Enemies, people who watch videos shared by our friends and enemies, and those who haven't figured out how to turn off autoplay. I'm Professor Creep, your ghoul on a stool, speaking to you from the Haunted Basement with our first annual State of the Basement. It's been a hard 2 years for everyone. The Haunted Basement has had a rough time, as have all live arts organizations and most individual human beings. I am here today to assure you that we do still exist. And even though we haven't been able to see you in person recently, we're still thinking about you. In 2020, we were forced to cancel our in-person haunt, but we replaced it with a mailing, The Box, and a video series, The House. We had hopes to reopen in 2021, but continuous surges forced us to play it safe again, and we replaced it with a full film, Site 4. We were fortunate that year, as we had recently come into possession with the video files that led to Site 4 during a series of unholy rituals we performed to summon a flash drive filled with forbidden images. Well, you know what they say about idle hands. Devon Sawa is in it. We still have hopes, dark, bloody, desperate, screaming hopes that we will be able to reopen in 2022, but that decision has not yet been reached. I can assure you that once we know what the best path is, we will announce it in a future State of the Basement. But, one way or another, we will continue to exist, and we will bring something to you. The Haunted Basement has always existed. The Haunted Basement has always existed as an arts organization of artists, stretching ourselves and challenging ourselves to reach for more. We have spent 2 years doing so without sharing our air with you, and we will do that again if need be. But we, and hopefully you, are planning for more personal things. Regardless of what comes next, we thought it best to let you all know what has occurred with the Haunted Basement since the last time we spent time together. First, since we are expanding our projects outside of October with additional mailings, additional videos, photo shoots, even a series of radio plays, we have expanded our name to match. From now on, the Haunted Basement shall refer to our Halloween haunt, whether it be remote or in person. And for the rest of the year, we have a new name. For that name, we go now to company member Walker Friend. Walker?
Hello, Professor.
What's our expanded company name, Walker?
It's Catacomb Collective. It's Catacomb Collective. You know.
Thank you, Walker. So, from now on, we will have the Haunted Basement as presented by the Catacomb Collective. Think of it like Facebook and Meta, only not evil and foolish and destroying all that is good in the world and done exclusively for money. Speaking of money, in order to cover our rent year-round as well as our continuous projects, we have introduced a Patreon. Visit patreon.com/Catacomb Collective in order to receive exclusive photo sets, merchandise, and behind-the-scenes stories. It's an 18-plus Patreon and therefore unsearchable on their website for some reason, so visit patreon.com/Catacomb Collective. In local news, we've learned the name of the horrible being that lives in our break room. Turns out it's Mona. For more information, we go to our break room correspondent, Bloods Gorley. Bloods? Thank you, Bloods. More information about Mona can be found in a photo set recently released to our Patreon. In other news, sloppy door securing has led to an escape of our personnel, spreading their malicious influence throughout other projects all around town. For more information on these projects, we go to our gossip correspondent, Bleeds Loudly. Bleeds?
Thank you, Professor. The rumor mill is abuzz with saws, and those saws are talking about an upcoming wedding. Two horrid beasts are legally binding themselves together, and all of us here at the basement hope their union may bring about a new age of ashen skies and distant screams growing louder by the second. May the blades of your love cut deep into the world and drink what issues forth. Drink deep, choke on its power as it shudders and dies. Professor?
Thank you, Bleeds. Absolutely no additional information about this wedding can be found on our Patreon. We go now to our board-mandated interview segment, Eminent Malevolent Revenants Out in the Elements. Really? Yeah, I'm glad you found a chance to use the English degree, but you... No.
Hi! I haven't had visitors in so long. Wait a minute, what the hell are you doing in my damn house? Get out!
What? A head? Of course it needs a head! Okay, well, let's see what we're gonna do. Oh, hello! How are you? You are looking very well today. And might I just say, that new product you've been trying in your hair is great. You don't mind if I just...
Finally, our Catacomb Collective cryptid check-in. We spent the lockdowns scouring the Earth and associated planets in search of cryptids, and we've contacted and captured a surprising number of them. This session, you've heard of the New Jersey Mothman, but have you heard of the Jersey Island Man Moth? For an exclusive interview, we go to our cryptid correspondent, Klotz Johnson. Klotz?
Thank you, Professor. I'm joined here today by Man Moth, not Mothman. I got you the good interview, so you can dang well give me a name tag for my desk. Man Moth, who, as you all know, can predict the winner of sporting events, but refuses to do so to keep us honest. Man Moth, can you tell us more about that? And about where you came from, who your mom was, how you keep your antennae so lustrous, and why you send me pupae pictures but you won't return my calls, and how do I make you part of my life? I need you, Man Moth! Back to you, Professor.